World Championship still may be decided, but there's a lot to play for, especially with such an unusual grid. Welcome to MotoGP and the Grand Prix of Indonesia. We're live. For all of the action, let's head down to the track and join said action live.
That we got on a podium yesterday, hopefully maybe the pressure is a little bit off and maybe tries to stay relaxed and do a good pace and see what's happened.
Is the medium the way forward for today?
Yeah, for us that's the option, yes.
Okay, thank you, good luck.
You're welcome, thank you.
Well, all the riders are taking their place now at the front for the anthem and the show that's about to ensue here. Just want to have a little word about the second row, Neil, because this is a hot second row. Alex Rins was pretty much taken out yesterday. Pedro Acosta took himself out and Luca Marini got a penalty. But are they all threats for the podium?
They definitely are. Luca Marini especially. He's the one on Friday, had the second best race pace. So, yeah, he'd be the one I'd pick out.
OK, let's take a pause for the anthems, and this is going to be something.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia, kebangsaanku, bangsa dan
Fans loving that, great passion for the sport as well. We were talking about the second row before that. Pedro Acosta, what chance today as he walks past us?
Well, do you know what? He's such a hard charger. He was going well. He was closing in on the lead, actually. If you think about what happened in the race, he was closing in on Aldeguer, who was leading at the moment that he crashed. I just feel like he's overriding the KTM a little bit. He's not quite there, so I'm hoping he just pulls it back just that one and doesn't make another mistake.
Yeah, well, we can find out what his boss is thinking about the race ahead. Here's Paul Trevathan.
Well, it was a pretty good day, things considering yesterday. Pedro had the pace, and he thought he had the pace to kind of almost get up with the lead until we saw him crash out. Similar today, because he didn't actually know why he had the crash, he said last night.
Yeah, no, I think it's just, you know, the track conditions have changed a little bit. The tyre, you know, the sport is everyone's riding on the edge, so one little realignment that maybe you weren't expecting or something like that, the tyre said, I can't do that, and then down you go, you know. So, like you said, we put another really good weekend together, so we just have to get through the first race and make sure the balance of the bike is fine. He understands that, and we'll go racing for sure.
Are you going similar to everyone else today in medium?
So we're going for the medium rear, yeah, different choice of front. We need that for the way we make the lap time, so we should be fine.
Good luck for Pedro, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. We are melting here. Goodness knows how they
feet
feel in their
are
left.
burning.
Absolutely. Quick word about Marc Marquez then from the third row. All over the place a bit yesterday. What can he do today? He was second in warm-up, which is always ominous.
He's the dark horse, which we go, how can he be the dark horse? It's Marc Marquez, but he's coming from the third row of the grid. He's had zero pace all weekend, but I've just got that feeling. The bike looked different this morning. He was the fastest at the end of the first race. Yeah. You know, his race pace was really strong then, so, yeah.
How much is about the start, or is that...
It's all about the start.
All about the start.
I just, you know, he's going to have to be aggressive.
don't know if he knows how to do that.
Exactly. What he's going to have to do is not be too aggressive and pick up another penalty. So I've got a feeling certain eyes will be watching him. You know, but you have to pass riders close round here because of that narrow racing line.
But it has been a nemesis for his, hasn't it? And just quickly, Bez, still your favourite man?
By far. By far. Yeah. If he gets a start, I think he will control the race.
Well, we've talked a lot about tyres and how important they are here. This track is so hot. Michael's got the latest. What do you know?
Well, Susie, it's actually a bit of an outlier this weekend. It's not often we get all 5 options on the grid, but we have it today. This weekend's been strange in terms of the tyres because the asphalt's 60 degrees. They bring a special heat-treated rear carcass, and that's been causing a lot of issues, especially for the Ducati guys. But some riders, it's actually only 4, are choosing the softer option, which was the sprint tyre yesterday. I believe Fabio Quartararo is one of those riders opting for the soft, but that will take some managing to the end. We know the mediums in the Aprilias. Ralph Fernandez actually prefers it. Likewise, Marco Bezzecchi. So I think the medium's the safe option and a few gambling on this soft. On the front end, though, it's a difficult one to call. Pedro Acosta went with a hard yesterday, lost the front end at turn 1. The medium this weekend is different to what they had in the allocation last year. Soft and hard options are identical to last year. So the majority going on the soft front. It seems to work quite well. It provides braking stability, it provides better grip. But yeah, all 3 fronts are on the grid today. So a proper mixed bag, and let's see which comes out at the front.
Wow, that is amazing that they're all being used. It really shows that combination of tyres so important here. You're looking at Marc Marquez, the world champion, and this track really is his nemesis. He has never managed to score a point on a Sunday, and as you can see, we're on the 3rd row here. He's got to go from 9th. He did manage to finish 6th yesterday, but he's had a couple of crashes over the weekend. He's actually physically not feeling at 100%, but what can he do? Luca Marini was great yesterday, brilliant qualifying from that Honda, but he got that penalty on the tyre pressure, so they will have closely looked at that today. Definitely a threat for the podium, as is Pedro Acosta, as is Alex Rins. And then he was on the podium yesterday, Ralph Fernandez. He was absolutely superb. What can he do on that Aprilia? Only 2 Aprilias here. Of course, no Jorge Martin, no Iagora, so they are really flying. And then we move across to Fermin Aldeguer, the rookie, who put his bike into 2nd yesterday, but this is the man that everybody's talking about, Marco Bezzecchi. Let's just walk over here so you can see him a little bit. He's got pole position, and of course yesterday he took that victory in such fantastic style, but he balked the start. This is the one thing that he needs to sort for today's race. 27 laps. Who will emerge victorious through this searing heat? Welcome to the Indonesian Grand Prix. Who's your winner?
Here it comes, the Grand Prix of Indonesia. The World Championship may be decided, but there's a lot to play for. Welcome to round 18 of the MotoGP World Championship. We're coming to you from the Mandalika Street Circuit in Indonesia. The city's going to be built around this circuit, purpose-built with a city around. That sounds very South Korean. This time, though, there's a passion here. Slowly, the motorcycle world is bubbling as we get forward to all of the action. Indonesia is one of our most popular fan bases on JB Motorsports. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening, wherever you are in the world. And hello to everybody watching us in Indonesia. Well, here's your starting grid. Marco Bezzecchi on pole position for Fermin Aldeguer and Ralph Fernandez. Alex Rins, Pedro Acosta and Luca Marini. Alex Marquez, Fabio Quartararo and Marc Marquez. Then he takes it in with Miguel Oliveira alongside Fabio Antonio and Juan Mir. Franco Morbidelli and Jack Miller, Brad Binder, Pekka Bagnaia and Bashiri, Jan Zarco, Sonjak Chantra, and not starting this race will be Maverick Vinales. Marc Marquez is world champion, 545 points to 546 to Alex Marquez. The gap 199 as they come into it as well. Let's check with TNT.
What that feels like. It's bouncing up in your face. It's hotter than what's coming down from the sun. It's horrible is the word.
3 different winners over the last 3 years. There were crashes from the lead in those races too. Bear that in mind when, you know, you might see someone out front and you're thinking the race is run. It wasn't. A couple of years ago, if you remember, for Jorge Martin in particular. Neil, all the tyres are being used. Like all 3 fronts they have available this weekend, 2 rears, heat treatment on those rear tyres. They're all across the board being used. Fabio Quartararo, one of them, who's gone with the soft rear tyre, as have a couple of others. That worries me.
Yeah, well, we've read this book before, haven't we? We've seen people go out there, be brave with the soft tyre at this track, and it's not worked. So I can't remember the last time we commentated on a Grand Prix where every tyre was being used. It's
Well, it is being used. Every single tyre, soft, medium and hard, being used. Megan Birch on Simon in the commentary box. Hopefully a cracking race. Is Bezzecchi going to win it?
Possibly. I also think it's far too early for this.
Yes, Aldeguer. It's 7 a.m. It's 8 a.m, I should say.
Yeah, it's far too early for this.
I've been up since 3, technically 4, because I did the warm-up session. That warm-up session everybody watched, by the way, if you're on JB2. I was on my laptop with me laying in bed. Oh! We've lost TV.
Oh, it's back. Must be a vent problem then.
Okay.
I think Aldeguer has a possibility, but also so does Raul.
If that loses the TV picture again, we'll be in contention to hold with it, so stand by. Green flag in the back, here we go then. Round 18 is under starters orders. Lights out, pull the throttle back, we go racing. Great start from Aldeguer, bad start from Marco Bezzecchi. Great start, Acosta. Look at him shooting through the middle. And Luca Marini's in second position, battling with Fermin Aldeguer. Round the outside, there goes Alex Rins. Fabio Quartararo in the middle of the pack, trying to find a way through. But Acosta leads. What a stonking start from him.
Oh my goodness. How is Acosta, Marini and Aldeguer just in first, second? Rins is fourth. When did that happen? Oh my goodness. Yellow, sector 2.
Who's that gone down? I'll be in the middle of the sector then as it comes through. Marquez! Big accident!
No.
Mark is down and a huge, huge accident!
It's Mark and Bezzecchi.
Marco Bezzecchi out too. The world champion continues, and listen to the reaction. Surely this is a red flag. Huge, huge accident. Marco Bezzecchi and Marc Marquez. Mark is winded, not surprisingly. Acosta leads.
The 2 in contention to win this race have just crashed out of it.
What on earth was going on there? Surely this is a red flag. We haven't even seen where Bezzecchi ended up, but Mark turned in. Bezzecchi was on the inside. Bezzecchi had no chance. Mark clipped him, and they down the order. This race is wide open because the stewards announced they'll be ruled out of the race, but the 2 in contention around, it's Acosta, Marini, Aldeguer. It's game on. Who says MotoGP's boring? Now the title's done. Marc Marquez continues his bad luck. He'll get up and walk away, but I'm surprised we haven't had a red flag. I hope everyone's okay. Here it is. Here it is, Megan. So
Did Bezzecchi drop it?
Goes to the inside line. No, that was Bezzecchi's fault. Mark turned in on normal. That was Bezzecchi. Oh, it's a huge accident for both.
I think that Bezzecchi ended up in the air fence.
Bezzecchi carried a lot of speed into that gravel trap. Marc Marquez was winded. The yellow flags have now been rescinded.
Oh, he's limping.
Both riders are walking away from that. I hope both are on a skate. Well, they're both walking away from it. Bezzecchi goes to apologise to Marc Marquez. And Mark, just talking with the doctor, has he done he's holding his wrist, it looked like.
Well, at least Bezzecchi hasn't done this to him on a championship weekend.
Yep, that is also true. Oh, contact!
Whoa.
Fermin Aldeguer forces his way through on the inside of Luca Marini for second position. And there was a marginal contact between the 2.
That's very him. Further down the order, Oliveira passes D'Antonio for 12. Jeez.
Yeah, Alex Marquez battling as well, coming through with...
Alex lost something in the second sector, though.
Yeah, he was also doing battle with Juan Mir, who's moved up 4th place on the start, but the second place battle still coming through.
Yellow sector 4.
Oh, and It's Juan
Mir.
Mir. Juan Mir's gone down. The other, is he down? Josh dropped on the inside line. Yeah, Josh drops on the inside line in front of our TV pictures up here in the commentary box. So now Juan Mir's dropped out of the race.
At this rate, we'll have no one left.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Someone else has gone down. Zarco was just dropped down the order into position. Alex Rins gets passed by Ralph Fernandez. What is going? Can we just have a minute to catch up? Because in 3 laps, this race has just blown up. You said you weren't ready for this. Have you woken up yet? Look at this.
No,
Ralph
not really.
Fernandez passes Rins.
I still need one more accident to wake me up. So,
Marc Marquez has not put his right wrist down. Have you noticed that?
odd.
He's kept holding it. Let's take another look at the accident. So Mark turns in. Bezecchi's come out of nowhere. That's on Bezecchi. That 100% is on Marco Bezecchi. And that's a terrifying accident from Bezecchi as well. He went barrel rolling in.
Yeah, but I think I know what happened to Mark's wrist.
Did he get trapped on the bike?
It was when he flipped. He landed on it.
Hopefully that's just... Mir's in the pits, by the way. Mir is going to retire from this race. I hope he's just a little bit of a sprain. We have got 2 weeks before Australia, so fingers crossed that might
Hopefully
keep it through. But how bad is it for Marc Marquez as well? That is now every single race. Never scored a podium, never scored a victory, never scored a pole here. This is his bogey circuit. And
It
another...
obviously doesn't want him to win.
The same part of the track where 2 years ago in the rain he had a horrible accident here. It's like no horrible accident, it's like the same place.
Is it the same place?
Yeah, same part of the track, down at turn 11.
Jeez. Right. Can we just take notice as well of the fact that Acosta is now in first place?
Mark is hurt, can't take his helmet off right shoulder. That's what Simon Patterson said.
They tried to
Help
take
him,
it off
yeah.
for him, but
Now he damaged. It was his left one, remember, that got all the damage. Now his right one's going into it. Oh, was it his right? Was it the same shoulder? I can't remember. I think it was the right that got damaged that day as well.
so it's weaker.
Yeah.
Bagnaia's just lost 2 places. He's still going though.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Bagnaia, the other Ducati that is in 16th position. He's 12 seconds off the pace. What the hell has happened
He
to
dropped
Pecco
right
Bagnaia?
At the start of the race, where did he start? Let's look for him on the screen.
Bagnaia started 16th. He's now running in 14th. You can take a look at the lap chart.
Yeah, but that's only because 3 people have crashed out.
That's it. He's made up no places at all.
He's
just-
actually lost one.
on mathematical gain, yeah. As Aldeguer is going for a move, he's going to have a go on the inside of Luca Marini. Oh, fabulous move! Furman's day could be today, but it could be Acosta's day, and it could be Marini's day. We could be on for a run for first-time winners.
Either way, it's going to be a good start to the days, and Morbidelli's just gone down
pictures.
2 positions, and it keeps doing that.
Yeah, there's a signal. We've been told there's a signal interruption from from Indonesia to TNT in London.
Yeah, there is a storm brewing, and also I'm not liking how much Bezecchi's limping.
Yeah.
At first I thought, oh, maybe it's just the gravel he's on, but no, he's still limping.
Both of them are going to be taken to the medical centre. Aldeguer's on a 131.365.
I think Bezecchi hit his leg on the bike because it was flipping.
Yeah, I forgot to tell Megan this bit. You're going to have to lead a couple of laps because I've got to go upstairs to set Omi up for F1 Academy. We've lost TV pictures up here in the commentary box, which is great news. As Acosta from Aldeguer, Marini still coming into it as well on the order, and we really have now actually lost TV pictures, so that is going to be...
Is it for storm?
I don't know. I'm going to have to go and find out what's going on here, but in the meantime, back to the action and join our colleagues.
That Mark likes to take a couple of laps. He's been taking a couple of laps to get up the temperature. You're pretty activating it quickly. I think it was just one of those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll get a penalty though.
Yeah. Looks like Mark's got a bigger one.
Yeah,
For the end of your season, if it's operation time. And
Not
just
again.
hope it's not shoulder.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's shoulder, if it's a broken collarbone, that can be fixed relatively easy. If it's soft tissue ligaments, rotator cuffs.
Well, look at Maverick Vinales not riding here this weekend with an ongoing shoulder injury that is just lingering now and worrying me. So from all the way back at Sachsenring from that qualifying crash.
Exactly.
He's taken off this weekend. He might come back in Australia. He might do well to sit at home. No Jorge Martin, no Ayagura. Martin with the collarbone, but won't be in Australia, hoping to be back maybe in Malaysia. And Ayagura was his hand injury from a very fast crash back when we were in Misano. We're on board here with Fermin Aldeguer. Now he is the top Ducati, the only Ducati in the top 6.
And he just set the fastest lap. behind his fellow Mercian, Pedro Acosta. Proper rivals, these two. We are looking at the future of MotoGP with Firmin and Pedro. What's Pedro now, 21? Firmin's just turned 20. So, yeah, proper young guns, grown up together, raced together all through their careers.
Best pals.
Were
Best pals.
Yeah, I have to say, it's cooled a little bit over this year. It got a bit frosty. Here comes Aldeguer. Maybe a little bit too early there.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of cranking up the pace, you need to almost give yourself room.
Too early because it's one line, as we've found
We've
out.
established that, haven't we? Here comes a move behind for Raul Fernandez, who runs deep.
So, Luca Marini is very, very difficult to pass.
Right, so as we get TV pictures back on lap 6 of 27, incident in between Bezzecchi and Mark to be reviewed after the race. We already knew that was going to happen though. Speaking of Alex, let's see where he is. He's in 7th position. Got a little bit more time in sector 2 though now, so it seems to have, I think during the time where he lost time in that, I think he was just looking over at what was going on. Take a drink, Josh. Take a drink.
It's quite action on your legs early on in the morning, trying to run up and down flights of stairs.
I know that feeling. My uni stairs are evil.
So, here they are. I've done those as well. There's Gigi Delinia. Hasn't got a plaster on today, on his nose, I've noticed.
Maybe it's a bit better.
Right, let's have a little look at this Mark accident. Bezzecchi comes on the inside.
Starts wobbling, and then he just goes straight on into him.
Oh, and Mark's foot got caught in between the back. Oh, and his wrist as well. Oh, and Bezzecchi's bike flipped up several times.
Oh.
Mark's ankle.
He immediately, he's trying to shove it back in.
Dislocated shoulders, you reckon, on the right side?
I think.
Yeah. Live pictures now as Firmin Aldeguer goes up the inside and takes the lead of the Indonesian Grand Prix. He's managed to get the move. So, game on in this race.
Did you notice how his shoulder moved as well? It moved way too...
Yeah.
Like it was a piece of licorice.
It makes you wince, doesn't it? Almost?
Yeah. That was definitely the shoulder of a person who is having problems with it and is dislocated.
It makes you wince looking at all the action out there on the circuit. Let's have a look at Firmin Aldeguer's move on the inside line. Late on the brakes, Acosta could do nothing. Aldeguer now is going to try and capitalise on what he lost out on yesterday.
Acosta is looking at him like he has just slapped him in the face.
With a wet fish.
Yeah.
How dare you make the move on the inside. And look, he's going for it, another one.
Doing the same.
But he's got it too deep. Aldeguer's going to come back, and this is a little bit of a kiss. Shoulder to elbow.
I feel like Acosta's thinking now, is it me? I had the lead, and now this person who is a rookie has just overtaken me in the race.
It's one of these days, isn't it, by the way? Let's just, Aldeguer has never won a race. Acosta's never won a race. Luca Marini has never won a race. Raul Fernandez has never won a race.
But then we've got Rins and Quartararo.
Who have won races. Rins last won in America 23. Quartararo last won. What was Quartararo's last victory actually on the order? I'm trying to look at my timing screen here.
Probably a championship year.
Germany 22.
So a year after his championship year. Geez, Quartararo needs this more than most.
Pictures have gone again.
And then they're back again. Is this going to be a continuous... Is it the weather?
No, it's the box because I've had to move things around because JT's... So Omi's doing F1 Academy and I've had to provide him TV pictures and audio.
Ah, so this is the result of that. So we won't have this during F1?
No.
Good.
Just during one of my most popular races of the year.
Well, let's hope that someone else crashes.
Does that soon turn down to 2? The fire?
I don't know.
Still, the action continuing on.
Oh,
Yellow
and another
flag.
crash.
Sector 4.
Asking you shall receive. Is it Bagnaia?
Oh, I think it is. Is it back? I think
Start finish.
Bagnaia is out.
And now that means that both Aprilia and Ducati's main team have no chance of scoring any points.
Today is the day, I feel, for a satellite team. Pecco Bagnaia's miserable weekend comes to an end the front to shot. How was he 17 seconds away? How do you go from dominating the Japanese Grand Prix 7 days ago to being 17 seconds off your next rider? Just what on earth is going on?
I did ask for a crash.
And it was Bagnaia.
And I kind of had a feeling it would be.
Yeah. Everybody scores points today.
Oh, true.
5, well, Vinales doesn't count. He didn't start the race. So 5 runners. Well, Aldeguer, Acosta. It's not even lap. We're on lap 9. We have 19 laps to go. All that's happened in the opening stage of this race.
Wait a minute. Now, are you telling me the only front runner in the championship? Well, he was in the championship.
Is Alex Marquez in 7th. Yeah.
Well, it seems to be picking them off, so Marquez, watch out.
I want to know one thing and one thing only. Is Acosta going to win this race, or is Aldeguer going to win it? This feels like it is literally just made for Acosta to finally take that win. But Aldeguer deserved it yesterday in the sprint, got denied at the last corner.
By Bezzecchi. I'm pretty sure Aldeguer might put a curse on him or something.
Is Valentino Rossi blood in Luca Marini starting to boil? What can he do out of the front?
And then Raul's just bored.
Why are they showing us the live championship? Only Alex Marquez gains 10 points today. That's it. Bezzecchi out, Bagnaia out, Marquez out. The top 4. Only Alex left. If Alex retires, it's a wide open game.
It's literally picking them off.
Happened last year as well, do you remember? Oh, Marini's on the inside, very late. Oh, there we go. Slipstream on the inside. That was cheeky on Acosta. Marini takes second position in a move that now...
Cut back.
Yeah, medical turn 2. Marquez has been taken to the medical centre.
Yeah, that shoulder's dislocated.
Marini's coming back on the inside line there, down towards turn 16. Raul Fernandez coming into the break. Looks like I'm commentating Moto 2. It really does. Aldeguer, Acosta, Marini, Fernandez. It's Moto 2.
This is a weird order.
Yeah. Several years ago, this was the Moto 2 field. And now they're battling at the front of a Grand Prix. I feel so proud.
Is it bad? I kind of wish that there's another crash and that it's just Alex dropping it. Simply because I want all the main ones to be out of contention so that someone new wins it.
By the way, I just wanted to point out, look at the delay between our TV pictures here and TNT Sports 2. It's about 5 seconds. Not bad at all, is it?
No.
So if our pictures go down, we do have a backup in the comms box to throw to.
Yeah.
So we're not completely out the loop today.
Woohoo! Lap 11 of 27.
Yeah, I've got a feeling the race is going to calm down now a little bit, bar 2, 3, 4.
Give it time. They might crash out. Both were past. Okay. Actually, someone moved on the last lap, so. Oh, it was Alex.
Moving ahead of Fabio.
There's Bagnaia. You see, that's how a shoulder should look.
Yeah, Mark did not look good. He's gone to the medical centre. Hopefully he's declared fit. Simon Patterson is on duty for that.
I think he's going to be declared the person with an injured shoulder.
Yeah. We had some nasty accidents here in Mandalika this weekend. All 3 races have included a high side and a very nasty crash.
Now we've just got a high side.
Yeah. Well, factory Ducati, if you notice, are still looking at the TV monitors and still watching the racing.
They're watching Alex.
They're not packing up, are they?
No, and I don't get why. I would.
Maybe the factory, but I guess they're still invested to see if... well, where's the highest Ducati?
First.
Oh, of course, Aldeguer's leading the race. Okay, that kind of negates my point, because I was going to say if it's Alex in 6th, then that's quite something. But I forgot Aldeguer's checked out the front by 3.4 seconds to Acosta. How's he keeping his tyre pressures up?
Determination and a little bit of spite from what happened yesterday.
Let's not forget that Fermin Aldeguer's a rookie.
Yeah. I mean, this is his first season in MotoGP. You never see the rookies right at the front. I mean, last year we did see Acosta being quite dominant, but we never saw him like this.
8 Grand Prix victories in Moto 2 for Fermin Aldeguer. Still going to be on the cusp quite a lot. Right, Megan, over to you.
Right, and as you leave, immediately Marini goes round the inside on on Acosta and gets second position. Immediately, though, Acosta tries to fight back, going around the inside again. Wait a minute. Was that Raul Fernandez in that battle just then? It was. And Acosta immediately gets a cutback on Luca Marini. Going round one of the final corners onto lap 13 now of 27, 15 laps to go. Marini, I feel like he's looking around the inside, but I think the outside chance will probably be better for him. He tries to make a move again, but he's just too far back. Then we've got Raul just right in the corner, and I think Aldeguer would deserve a win, and Marini's about to make another move going around the inside. Is he too far away? Bastianini has entered the pit lane, so he's about to be out. That would leave us with 14 riders left in this race. Honestly, at this point, it's going to be like, is it Germany? I think Germany. Do you know the one where I think only 10 riders finished? At this point, it's getting like that. And it seems like Raul Fernandez has woken up. Yeah, retired. Getting confirmation now. Bastianini. I wonder why. I wonder if there's some sort of technical issue with his bike. And right now it looks like Costa is at the front, but that's because Aldeguer is so far ahead that he's not anywhere near them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's already on the next lap, and Acosta is just coming up to the finish line now. And there's a little bit of movement, and Bastianini has retired.
Oh, 14 left then.
Yeah.
One of these days, isn't it, where anything can happen?
I said it would be like Germany, I think. You know,
Yeah.
when we only had 10 riders left.
It's got that feeling, isn't it? There is Enea Bastianini. So that's one KTM down. Acosta still up there in second position, but 4.9. Aldeguer is 5 seconds up the road.
Yeah, I don't know where he's getting all this pace from.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Whoosh, off we go.
But I am very worried that if he keeps going like this, he'll end up dropping it.
Yeah, I can understand that actually.
So I feel like he's pushing the bike too much. 5 seconds.
It's a big day, isn't it?
It is. That 14 of 27 now. 14 left to go, halfway through the race.
Still, the action zone is closing in.
Do you know there's a 74% chance of rain?
Doesn't surprise me at this circuit. Only a GP25 left, says Tig, and that is Digi. That's true. You know, he's in 12th position. Oh, hello. Raul Fernandez going to throw it on the inside down at turn 16 on Luca Marini. Marini's going to try and swing back round the outside. They're going to make a bit of contact there if they're not careful. They've both run wide, and Alex Rins drops on the inside of the bar. Them on the last corner. Fabulous move. And now Alex Marquez gets out of Marini. Marini goes from first all the way down to 8th before the first corner. Quadraro comes in the mix of it as well. Alex Marquez tries on the inside of Raul Fernandez. Marini runs in deep, loses out to Quadraro, loses out as well to Binder.
If Fiesler wants survival, can someone take out Alex?
Well, it's a shame the championship is over, really, isn't it? Because
I nominate Raul.
They keep showing it. Look at that. Like it's going to make a blind bit of difference. Those top 4 are locked in this weekend. They're showing that live championship graphic for some unknown reason. Oh, Alex is closing in on Marc Marquez, just 186 points.
His name's already on the trophy.
Yeah, Marc is literally the champion already. Please, TV directors, stop showing us useless information.
If you want to show us anything, show us the constructors.
Which has already been wrapped up.
Then don't show us anything.
Everything's sorted.
Why are we still racing?
Marc Marquez. Oh, hello. Marc Marquez, Riders Champion. Ducati Lenovo, Teams Champion. Ducati, Constructors Champion. That's it, we're done.
Why are we still racing?
I have absolutely no idea.
What are we racing for?
Fun.
True. I suppose that's why Mark wasn't so annoyed. Except he should have been annoyed, given he's probably dislocated his shoulder.
3rd retirement of the season for Mark?
Yeah. have we had any news about Mark?
Simon Patterson? No.
Oh, Bezecchi has also been taken to the medical centre. That'll be for the limp.
Right, okay, yeah, you were right. Well, it's concussion protocol.
Yeah. But also, he was still limping. I reckon it whacked him on his leg and he's like pulled a hamstring or something.
Can I just point out, how great is MotoGP when everybody's on different tyre strategies?
Yeah.
This race is cooking. I mean, Aldeguer's checked out the front, and cheers to him. He deserves it.
Yeah. I mean, I said yesterday that I hope that he'll probably win today.
I really hope all the fans says, oh, Aldeguer only won because Mark got taken out by Bezecchi and Bezecchi was
He was already leading.
Aldeguer was leading. He passed Acosta. Them two have been the dominant factors today.
Yeah, Mark was in 6th
Yeah.
when the accident happened.
And Aldeguer was dominant yesterday in the Tissot sprint as well.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Alex Marquez. He's right behind Alex Rins here. He's got a great run coming down on the inside line into turn 13.
Let's hope that Alex can keep Alex at bay.
The battle of the two Alexes. AR under attack from AM. PA systems just ahead in second. Fermin Aldeguer is doing sweet FA. I like that one. That one was clever.
Very funny.
It's borderline, that, isn't it, for Ofcom?
You can consider Ralph Fernandez as the referee.
Yeah. You will go on my first whistle. Ralph Fernandez, of course. His younger brother, Adrian Fernandez, finished second but got a penalty in the Moto3 race this morning. He was supposed to be the winner, but got a penalty after the red flag came out. We crowned our champion earlier on today in Moto3. And Moto2 took another step as well to another exciting battle. So even just Moto3 and MotoGP rounded up, it's down to Moto2 now. And that could go all the way down to Portimao. Valencia could just be fun for all categories.
Yeah.
Rins looking on the inside of Acosta for second.
So, Aldeguer is now almost 7 seconds ahead.
Ooh, that's not good there from the two Prima Pramacs. Oliveira getting repassed by Miller. And there goes Morbidelli on the inside. You might notice a bit of red on the bikes today for the VR46s.
Oh, yeah.
Slight changeover.
Okay, let's go through the order right now, because honestly, it's a weird order.
So's that drone.
Yeah.
Go for it, Max.
Right, first is Aldeguer, who is leading by 6.5 seconds. Acosta is second, Rins is third, Alex Marquez is in fourth, how long that lasts. Ralph Fernandez is in fifth, sixth is Quartararo, Binder is seventh, eighth is Marini. Let's hope he catches up there. Miller is 9th, Morbidelli is 10th, 11th is Oliveira, D'Antonio is 12th, 13th is Zarco, Chantra is 14th, he gets points. And then out we have Passerini, Bagnaia, Mir, Marc Marquez and Marco Bezecchi.
The F1 Academy race is about to get underway. We've got it on our monitor here in the box with 5 lights on, and they're underway. Dorian Pan could be crowned champion for that today. And she starts second. She's got a good getaway. She's side by side with Maya Vuk down to turn 1. Maya's defended. Dorian sent it, locked up, but Dorian Pan leads into turn 1. You can catch all that action on JB Motorsports. Omi's in the commentary box ready for that one. As the action goes on. Yeah, there was a yellow flag out of the back.
Still is.
Acosta holding off from Rins here at the moment, and then Alex Marquez in 4th.
Were they delayed or something?
No, that's got on time.
Huh.
Long formation, let's not forget.
Right. Lap 13 of 27. 13!
Lap 18 of 27.
18.
Do you need glasses?
I think I'm just still tired. 9 laps to go now.
Yeah.
Because now it's 19.
So yeah, Omi's on the call for that one. You'll be redirected after this stream to go watch some F1 Academy action.
Yeah, earlier on, my phone dropped down the side of my bed. You know, the side next to the wall.
That's right, mine dropped in the shaving box.
Why did we do it? We did that at the exact same time as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess this morning to get everything sorted out. It's one of those days, I'm afraid.
It's like someone was slapping our phones out of our hands.
It is a weird day, but we will continue on. There's Aldeguer, 6.4 seconds in front. How is he being so consistent?
It's gone up to almost 7 now.
It's like he's dialed in. This is a champion's ride.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like yesterday's frustration is kind of fueling him because he got so close to being the winner of that sprint race. And Rins passes Acosta for second.
There we go, on the inside. That was a sweet move, but can Acosta fight back? Coming through. He's going to try on the inside line, down towards turn 13, shuts the door. Alex Marquez coming through, and the kink at 14.
Now
Rins is P2.
Now it's Acosta's turn to keep Alex at bay.
15, then 16. Heavy on the brakes on the inside line. Oh, Acosta's going to try and take every opportunity he can to do the cutback and the switcheroo.
Yeah, though, Aldeguer yesterday, he got past at 2 sectors to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be gnawing at him.
Acosta's on the inside line, back in towards turn number 1. Rins goes on the brakes late, closes in. Acosta is going to try and keep the apex. He does so. Alex is going to be right there, ready to capitalise. It's one of these days, people. One of these days. It will be a new winner. Fingers crossed, because if Rins goes second, I mean, first win since America 23, as we pointed out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes our TV pictures again.
And they're back.
Another bolt of lightning.
I wonder if it was actually lightning meteor.
No, it's just
There is a
it's not
storm.
raining.
You don't have to have a storm. Oh, I need a new bundle for my phone.
Glad you reminded that. Rins then is starting to pull out the gap as Alex Marquez attacks Pedro Acosta.
There's no lightning. The closest lightning to us is actually in Croatia.
Has Storm Amy passed us then?
I think. Hold on.
Binder's past Quartararo. Oh, and Rins goes very wide. He's missed the apex by a country mile to turn 16. Last corner at 17. Acosta can't fight back. Aldeguer's now 8 seconds ahead, by the way, and Rins and Acosta are 19 thousandths over the line. They're side by side once more. Is Acosta going to go to the inside? Alex Marquez there too. 3 into 1, doesn't go into turn 1 here. They all back out of it, and we remain status quo. But Alex gets the comeback on the inside of Acosta, who breaks late down into 3.
So he manages to keep
is that someone down?
pace. I don't know, we'll see. Zarco is quite far behind.
Sounds like somebody down on my audio. Chantra's moving.
Yeah, everyone is moving just really slowly.
My iPad's on 1%, so that's going to be dead.
Why don't you charge it?
I will.
What, when it's dead?
I'll charge it ready for when you use it for your battle screen. However, the commentary today in F1 is me, Megan, and Omi. And then I'll be leaving for 3 laps, maybe 5, depending on F1, if British Touring Car Championship crowns their champion in race 2 or not.
Oh. Lap 21 of 27, and it's Aldeguer, Rins, and Acosta are your top 3. And Aldeguer is leading by 8.7 seconds. Let that sink in. He's a rookie. How is he doing this?
No one is beating Aldeguer on track today. Sean is agreeing. A stat for you here. The last riders to win a MotoGP Premier Class Grand Prix win was Brad Binder at the 2020 Czech Republic Grand Prix.
I think this is the final day of the storm, Amy.
As a rookie, of course.
It's a shame. I like these storms.
Unofficial update on Marc Marquez here. The X-ray shows a small fracture, but they need to perform a CT scan to determine if surgery is required.
So he has done then.
Yeah, that's an unofficial update on Marc. Unofficial, I must stress at the moment, update on Marc.
But you've got to think, is it an old fracture?
Yeah, well, I hope that's... Well, he's already crowned champion, but Australia's next, and if he has an accident there, we remember turn 1 at Phillip Island.
Okay, he might be out of it for a little bit.
Yeah, Doing's not a place to crash at.
Do you know, when I joked that Mark might not get any points for the remainder of the year.
Alex for third. He's on the inside of Pedro's. Dive through. Acosta's trying the old switchback.
Oh no, let Acosta have...
No, Alex Marquez takes third position. And
Why is he moving so much?
Acosta's looking very unstable on that bike.
Seriously, what is wrong with Acosta's bike recently? Every time he gets something good in his life, he just ends up crashing.
Yeah.
It's never him that's the cause. It's always the bike dropping him.
Power, 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 power.
So that's a good day for Cassini. That's getting more frequent.
Yeah. Alex Marquez holding off from Acosta. Over the line. Alex Marquez has taken second position away. Alex Rins was slow coming out of the last corner. And Alex takes second. Rins down to third. Is this tyre pressure now starting to come into it in the final 5 laps of the Grand Prix? Because Acosta's right on the back of Rins now and got so much better traction out of turn 1.
Well, we all know that Alex isn't catching up to Aldeguerbe. I mean, the man's 9.2 seconds ahead now.
Aldeguerbe can just relax, but it's a Grassini 1-2.
They've never had... They haven't had that in that order in a while.
I don't think they've had it in a while. I don't think Alex and Mark got one last year, did they?
I think they did once.
San Marino springs to mind, maybe. Maybe it was a 1-3. But a 1-2 for the Grassini team. What fantastic news.
And that's Morbidelli getting past Antonio for 10th. And
MotoGP is acting like Moto3 at the moment.
It is. Also, why is Aldeguerbe increasing his time?
Well, they're all battling further back, so Aldeguerbe's got clean air, clean traction, clean everything. He can just focus on the race at the front with no worry at all. It is a Grassini 1-2 as things stand, as Acosta retakes third position away from Alex Rins.
Yeah, that makes me a bit happier, but the man needs something in the podium.
Now, is Rins starting to fall back?
Yeah, he is. He's just dropped to 6th.
Rins has gone wide, 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 and that's why he's got forced out by Ralph Fernandez. Brad Binder goes through, and here comes Ralph, and that's another one. Ralph forces Binder out wide. Rins now battling with Quartararo, who gets forced out by Luca Marini on the slipstream down towards turn number 1. Marini splits the 2 Yamahas. Binder's up the inside of Ralph Fernandez, very deep into turn 1. Beautiful move from Brad Binder, but Ralph's got the undercut to swing back on the inside, but hasn't got the traction.
Can we just appreciate how it's 2 teams having, like, back-to-back each other?
Yeah, Binder, Aldeguerbe and Alex Marquez for Grassini, Acosta and Brad Binder for the factory KTM squad. And you got Ralph Fernandez in there on the Trackhouse.
Where's Aldeguerbe? What happened?
Not in this one, he's out after injury.
What did he do?
Oh, he pulled out of Japan for injury. He's still not back.
I can't remember what he did. Oh, his foot. They're all always hurting themselves. The amount of broken bones in MotoGP this year, and Marini passes Rins, and then Morbidelli.
Both at the same part.
Did Antonio just drop 2 places?
Did she drop down to 11? So that GP25 bike clearly not working here. Miller's part, or Gigi's Reed's past Miller.
There we go. I can't.
Hard to keep up with this race.
Why? Okay, the R46, do you know what their livery reminds me of right now?
Yeah?
Do you know drumsticks? The sweets?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get
like
what you
the
mean.
wrappers in them.
They're just drumsticks there, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's certainly not a drumstick today. Yellow flag, sector 4. That's it! Who slipped out for me? Is that Jack Miller? It is Jack Miller!
Oh, that explains why Digi got past.
It's okay, Jack. You haven't actually ripped your leathers with that one, mate. You got clever with that.
And this just gives more points to other people. There's now only 13 left. But he might be able to get back up.
So I just got to reply to Simon saying that he didn't rip his leathers.
I mean, I think the people who make the suits will be very happy with him that he hasn't ripped it. It's very rare that they don't. And the gap has been remaining steady now between Aldeguerbe and Alex Marquez. Miller has rejoined the race with a 9.4 second gap between them. And it's fast movement between Alex and Acosta. Acosta gets round the outside, that looked like, of Alex Marquez, taking away second position. He's not used to that.
Confirmed. Evidence of a fracture on Mark's right shoulder. That's from Davide Tardozzi. So Mark has a fracture on his right shoulder. They'll have to CT scan it more.
Because he landed on it,
Yeah.
like multiple times, it smashed him into the thing, and his airbag did not deploy.
He didn't have enough time. So our world champion is injured. Let's hope he's going to be okay.
This is very reminiscent of last year. I'm beginning to think that if you're the champion, you need to be wrapped in bubble wrap.
I don't want the championship. It's all comes with a curse.
Ever since Mark crashed, everyone else has just been crashing.
It's the world championship as the defence goes to the dark arts position. To bring back to what we were saying in Formula 1 yesterday.
It's like you get the joy of the championship, but then the pain of having a really bad crash and then injuring your shoulder. And it's always the arms as well. It's never like someone breaking their leg. It's always them injuring their arms and shoulders.
Fermin Ardeguer is on course for a rookie win. As Sean mentioned, the last time a rookie winner came in was back all the way at the 2020 Czech Grand Prix with that man there, Brad Binder, running in 4th place at the moment.
Marini's looking around the inside of Raul Fernandez.
It is going to be attack still. Marini's going for it on Raul. He's going to have the traction on the inside. So much momentum. When was the last time we saw Honda look this good? Mark 2019?
About 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know about that.
They all get points as well. Not a single... Well, only one Honda's down, and that's me.
Who crashed out early on in the race, yeah.
Wait a minute. Is this a weird occasion when the only team that has not crashed out is the Yamaha?
Wow.
They're having a good day. Well, technically, I suppose Miller did crash out, but he's still in the race. And he still gets points.
There's Fermin's girlfriend watching on. She gets animated. She really does put herself in her partner's shoes. Heart's going myself now. Come on, Fermin. What can you do? You impressed us all in Moto 2.
The gap's going down now. He's relaxing.
Right, first Grand Prix victory was the British Grand Prix in 2023 in Moto 2. Last Grand Prix victory was Australia in 2024, that crazy race day. He's had 8 Grand Prix wins before. That came in Moto 2. He's never had a Premier Class victory. It could be about to happen here today.
Oh, that is...
He's in the last sector now.
I don't know who just moved on that timing screen, but I think Marini tried to make a move.
Well, keep an eye on that. Yeah, Binder's moved up into 4th. Marini's into 5th position, so that did get traction. Here it is again. And he's going for it on the inside. Binder's got that position sorted. We need to take a look at our Grand Prix winner. Who cares for a move for 4th position? I'm sorry, Dorna, but we need to see the man of the moment. He was dominant yesterday in the sprint race, but he has taken it today. Fermin Ardeguer, for the first time in MotoGP, stand up, applaud. This man is something else. Fermin Ardeguer wins the MotoGP Grand Prix. It's a 1-3 for the Grassini team. Acosta second, Alex third. Fermin's partner in tears. And a brand new MotoGP winner is born in Fermin Ardeguer, who dominated both races. He lost out yesterday by a fraction of a second, but today he's put it right. Finally, Fermin Ardeguer is a Grand Prix winner.
And that's much deserved after what happened yesterday. He got so close to the sprint win, and now he's got the actual win.
Second youngest MotoGP Grand Prix winner, 20 years and 183 days. It's hugs, it's tears, all round.
Also, this means that Grassini are the only other team apart from Ducati that have actually got both of their riders winning this year. Just think about it. Bagnaia and Mark, Alex and Ardeguer. But Bezzecchi is the odd one out, but Martin has not won.
Unbelievable. I love how it says, if you take a look, oh, he doesn't have a girlfriend. He does have a girlfriend. There she's right there.
We see her constantly be terrified when he makes the moves.
Yeah. It's the Fermin Ardeguer girlfriend. It's actually been a TikTok search. These two are so cute together as well on socials. If you haven't seen it, go look.
He's had to undo his suit.
Not surprised. It's so hot here today. The heat haze is unbelievable. Ardeguer joins Mark and Binder and others to win a Premier Class Grand Prix as a rookie. He's a rookie. It's his first year. The first of many as well.
I can only imagine how that feels, especially after yesterday having it stolen from him.
Spanish 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Another Spanish winner as well in MotoGP, so I was surprised. What a race.
Spain certainly dominates MotoGP.
Oh yeah, it's a Spanish sport, isn't it? Spanish-Italian. A few French. And that confirms that Alex Marquez is the 2025 best independent team rider. So he's the independent champion for 2025.
Well, at least he has something to talk about over Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I'm world champion. I'm independent world champion. So that's always good news. So
Lucky his parents don't have a third child. I can only imagine how awkward that would have been. It's like, I baked for turkey. Well, I cooked.
What can this kid do? He's your age.
Actually,
Very close to being the same age.
Because I was just thinking, in terms of days, what day was he born?
You're older. 5th of... he's older. 5th of the 4th of 05.
He's 25 days older than me.
Yeah. And he's just won a Grand Prix. Now, you know how it's like when I look at Colorado. How does that feel?
It's worse when I look at Ollie Behrman. He's only 8 days younger than me. It does make me feel like I need to get a move on with things.
First rookie winner since Jorge Martin in 2021. Really? Did Martin win in 2021?
Yeah.
No, well.
This is well deserved.
There you go.
It's his weekend.
His girlfriend is the first to embrace him. His dad's there. His mechanics. Take your helmet off. Yeah, that's cute, kissing to the helmet. Take your helmet off. Be in the moment. You're never going to have another first win in your life. There's the team at Grassini. Tears all round.
It's a good day for Grassini.
Look, she's going like, come on, come on, get your helmet off. It's a hot day here.
Just like, why are you still wearing that?
She's literally helping him because it's so hot here. The ride has been put through hell. It's 55 degree track temperature, 30 degree air temperature. Inside those suits, it's somewhere near 60. It's really hot for them.
Oh, medical info.
Mark has a possible right C lower bone fracture. He will travel home to Spain for further scans and examination.
Oh.
That could put him... Australia's in 2 weeks and the doctor can do remarkable stuff here.
Oh, I know why they want to send him home.
Oh, it's just that there.
Because they're not sure. They need his medical records.
Yeah, they need to check him out fully.
They need to make sure that...
I knew something wrong was the second he was holding his arm. I thought, oh dear, here we go again. He's world champion. The comeback is on and then bang. Right, they're going to go down soon for the interviews. Are you staying for the podium or we're going to let you go?
No, I'm very hungry. I'd never eat.
Okay, well, we'll let you go. What did you make of Indonesia?
I feel like justice was served.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a very good race. And everyone got points. That finished.
Well, Jack Appleyard will be there to go for the action. Let's head down and join TNT Sports.
Very special rider. Anyone who wins the World Championship in their first ever season as a World Championship rider and then goes on to win in Moto 2, I mean, it's just incredible. We all think that about Pedro Acosta. For me, is the second most talented MotoGP rider. That's how I rank him in my head. Sort of, it's a joint second with Fabio Quartararo. But if Fermin Aldeguer keeps doing what he's just done, you'd have to say.
Yeah, that was a good start. That's where he ended up at the back of the field. He just did not get going.
But he can't believe it when he's entering turn 1. Like 1 week ago, think about that race. Here we go. Here's
Marc Marquez a week ago was celebrating World Championship success. There's Izaskun Reef from Spanish TV. He's very generous with his time for the media. I think he said there clavicula, so that would be collarbone, clavicle obviously. I'm intimating from what I can hear on the microphone that's miles away from him, so...
It seems unfair. It seems unfair. Only because of what he's been through and the comeback story and what he's done this year. And
But it shows how this sport can bite you 1 week on top of the world, the next week heading back for an operation in Barcelona.
That's why you've got to enjoy these moments. And the good news is for Firmin, weekend off, so you can have enjoy your night, get stuck in, celebrate. There's nothing worse than you get a victory knowing I'll do it all again next weekend.
Right,
look how tired he looks.
Have a listen to Alex Mark. He's got the cooling vest on straight after that
Alex,
race.
I can see you've given absolutely everything. Difficult race. Just give us your thoughts afterwards.
Yeah, well, quite happy with the race. I mean, I did a mistake on the start. You know, I had a problem and I lose a lot of positions. And later on, you know, I started to come a little bit, and I was a little bit better every lap. But to overtake is so difficult. So, JBP3 really happy. Congrats to my teammate Firmin. He did an amazing weekend, amazing race. So yeah, for us, it's really important to be here in the podium here in Mandalika.
Great job, well done.
Thank you.
Shattered. Yeah,
Like, you know what, I was actually thinking, it's almost not fair. It's almost like they need to instantly go in a cool plunge or something, because the riders are on the limits physically. Look at their tyre.
The tyre.
That's strange, isn't it? Rins's rear tyre there.
Got out of
it looked like, it looked like it maybe spun on the rim, and it was out of balance. Like no one else's tyres doing it.
Isn't it? That's odd one, that. Let's have a listen to what Pedro says. Heroic performance for second today for the KTM man.
Pedro, huge congratulations onto the podium here in Mandalika. Have you ever had to fight harder for a podium?
I mean, we know where our bike is struggling. We were super slow whole weekend in Sector 2, and they make the difference there for this. We have to be happy all the time in the podium. We was many races already that we have a good rhythm and a good potential, maybe not for win, but to be constantly in the podium for this. I want to thank KTM, my crew chief, my mechanics, all the guys, also Danny and Paul that for sure are watching this from the TV. We have to improve, but we are not that far like the beginning of the year.
Great job, well done.
Thank you.
He could be proud of himself today, but he'll also be thinking, for me,
I know.
winning a race before me.
I know. Not what he wanted, but all he can control is what he can control, and that's this performance. And it was
things like that, wasn't it?
It was 10 out of 10. He got the maximum out of his package, and that's all. That's it. He will sleep tonight, knowing that. This man will sleep tonight.
I'm not sure he will.
Or maybe he won't.
I've got a feeling he'll make it to sunrise.
Well, at that age, you can.
You can,
I know someone who won't. Me.
Yeah.
And you.
7:30, that's about our limit, isn't it?
Unfortunately.
Cup of cocoa.
I might have a shandy.
Oh, I'm so pleased for him. It's the team as well. Again, I reiterate just what a family atmosphere it is down there. And that sounds so trite, it sounds so cliched. We've said it so many times, but it is. It is. Nadia Padovani could have sold the team. Could have. Had offers galore. And they're coming in thick and fast.
Big offers, I believe.
The money gets bigger and bigger all the time, but no. For all these people, it's our lives. And they're putting it in to supporting riders like this, who is so special. Firmin Aldeguer, the rookie, is a race winner in MotoGP.
Firmin, huge congratulations. One of the most dominant debut wins in MotoGP history. Can you believe what you've just achieved?
I don't believe, no. I'm super happy. I have a lot of words to say. Thank you all my people, all my family, the Ducati, Gresini team. To be rookie, we are doing an incredible work. We knew also before than this race, nothing. We have to continue like this. This is not for relax. It's for more. And yeah, thank you everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, it's not very often when somebody's won a race by 6.9 seconds that you say that was utterly phenomenal. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. It's sensational. As a rookie, it's not easy, but to take a maiden victory in such dominant fashion, yes, he lost the bsky fight, which would have made him work for it today, but I honestly think that Frankie Carcetti and Aldeguer had improved their package to have that sort of a margin over the field. It was an impressive day. So yeah, a victory that obviously Gav was saying shouldn't have come before Pedro Acosta, but has happened in the end. So in your first season of MotoGP, it's what you dream of. But he's focused on going to Australia and repeating this performance, and he's capable of it.
Yeah, let's have a look at how he made this story happen then, and the overtakes that he had to make. It was a fine run of form, wasn't it?
Yeah, he is good at those late overtakes. He had so many back and forths. These passes I thought were really impressive. Turn 11 to 12, decisive, clean, getting the roll around the outside of Luca Marini, just sticking it in there, and Marini tried to tough it out from the outside, but Aldeguer was able to hold it off. This run towards the last section of the racetrack, down into turn 10, he's been very strong there all the race as well. He's very confident on the front end. He can just push it in there on Pedro Acosta, who's not the easiest rider to overtake, but Aldeguer can stop it. He did this so well in Moto2, just pulling it down at the last moment and clinical with it as well. So yeah, once he got to the head of the field, it looked relatively easy for him. He was in control, but Pedro wasn't prepared to roll over and give it to Aldeguer. He was going to put up a fight, and he did so as often as possible. The cut back here for Aldeguer. I think this was the last and decisive one on the tete-a-tete between those two. Then he got a comfortable margin, and we didn't see much of him as the battle ensued behind, but yeah, he just rode it, controlled his pace, and kept such a consistent rhythm for 20 laps until obviously he knew the gap was enough. He could roll it off a little towards the end.
Fabulous scenes here. He's in complete disbelief, isn't he? Nadia Padovani there celebrating. I'm sure she can't quite believe it either. How much of this was set yesterday in the sprint when he had and led for most of that race?
Yeah, the belief that gets unlocked from your first ride like that, which obviously was a bit of a surprise, but they knew it was coming. Spoke to Frankie numerous occasions, and he can see on the data just how talented and what a young special rider he is. And I think that they've worked overnight. They did say the medium tire was probably even stronger for them. As it turned out, that was the case. They could control it even better towards the end. So yeah, 27 laps, and he looked tired at the end, obviously, but still young and full of it. He's ready to. He could have went another few laps if he needed to, but yeah, it was a special performance overall today.
It really was. He was the only one that could make an overtake on Pedro Acosta's stick in the end. We'll get to him in a minute. Just had a little bit of news come in regarding Marc Marquez. What he was actually saying to Izaskun in that interview that we were seeing earlier to DAZN was that he thinks that the ligaments around his collarbone have gone. Now that is a timely problem, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's worse than a break. Obviously, if you break a collarbone, then it's screws or plates, and then it's the wound that takes longer. But whenever you damage the ligaments, that can be a lengthy process, especially if they need reattached. That can be career-ending at times. We don't want to go down that route, fingers crossed, but he's been through so much that is certainly not deserved today after 1 week on from making history. And then it just shows the cruel nature of the beast of this motorsport that we love. He's going to the hospital, will travel back to Europe and try to understand the best route forward.
Yeah, he's gone back to Madrid, actually, to have that looked at, and obviously on our socials and his socials, you'll get the latest on that. Let's have a look at the incident then, which really started with bsky's bad start, and this is just not somebody you expect an issue like this to happen either with bsky.
No, Marco's not, I don't believe, trying to make an overtake here at what is a strange place to try a pass into turn 7. This is the run to turn 1, and Marc gets a good start, quite decisive, but this is the setup through 6. Marco's just got more grip, more turning, and I think at that point Mark's a little bit circumspect, wanting to get the medium tyre working, his bike not naturally turning. Remember, this is a turn 7 that had a huge consequence for Mark a few years ago, so he's maybe a little bit tentative in there in the opening lap, and Bezzecchi just gets the traction. Then the target fixation, you can see he's grabbing the front brake into a corner that you don't want to brake into, but he's just trying to avoid the rear end of the machine. And yeah, he certainly didn't want to end up there, and he will feel pretty rotten about taking someone out and then causing injury on them. But yeah, it certainly wasn't his desire to do that.
No, 100%. And I suppose when you're in a situation like that, with a collision like that, you are just a passenger then, aren't you?
Yeah, it is the problem. The aero does suck you in a little bit. It's one of those where he's got the grip, he's got the turning, he's almost alongside, and he didn't want to be there, so he had to try and take avoiding action. The target fixation, it's easy to say, but if he'd kept turning right, they'd have made contact and he'd have been okay. But because he tried so hard to stop it up, it picks the bike up and then he runs into the back of him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just a bizarre set of circumstances, but hopefully the injuries aren't too bad for Mark.
I know, it's such a shame, isn't it, for both of them? And we know Marco Bezzecchi's gone to the medical centre. Perhaps we won't see Marquez ride again this season. Let's wait for clarification on that. Well, you can probably hear behind me, the podium is about to start, and Frankie Carcetti comes out first, and why not?
There's been all sorts going on behind the podium. Just heard Alex Marquez railing. He's watched the crash back of his brother at the gravel, and he was agreed with Acosta. He said the gravel is not right. It's a bit like Jerez here, and a bit grabby, basically. He actually used the swear word, but he said it was rubbish, the gravel, and it's not until something happens they're going to do something about it. So some quite strong words behind the podium. Just having watched his brother's crash back, Frankie Carcetti shakes the hand of Pedro Acosta. As Fermin Aldeguer steps out onto the top of the podium in MotoGP for the very first time, the second youngest ever race winner in the Premier class in just his 18th race. He had 8 wins in the Moto2 class, never did Moto3. He came through on Moto E in the Spanish Championship as well as a 16-year-old. Went straight into Moto2 because of his height, and look how it's paying off. Frankie Carcetti has a big role to play in the way he keeps setting that bike up for Fermin to be strong on a Sunday. They need that break, he says, on a Friday to make sure they're in Q2. They got it this weekend, starting from the front row. Alex Marquez, he started from row 3, but sticks it back on the box and extends his lead now over Pecco Bagnaia to 88 points with 4 to go. Pedro Acosta, meanwhile, picks up another 20 points after a crash yesterday. Excellent ride, one of his best, actually, to equal his best result. But today, he's knocked up Mercian in the race. That honour goes to his old foe, his old pal. Race winner today in the Indonesian Grand Prix. The rookie, for Grassini, Aldeguer, absolutely phenomenal. And he will enjoy a rendition of the Royal March.
While the celebrations can start here in Indonesia, the champagne time erupts. And the race winner can't even spray the champagne. He's too young here in Indonesia. What a race, what an atmosphere, what a weekend. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time when we go racing in Australia. Bye-bye.